Good afternoon. It is day 30. And on day 3, I didn't think I would be here because I thought that was going to be the quickest fail in the history of a 90-day challenge, but I've made it here. So today I want to talk about warning signals. And we all know what they are, whether it's signals in our cars or red flags on the beach, yellow flags, those sorts of things that tell you there's danger approaching. The most common one, obviously, is our traffic signals. Green means go, red means stop. Yellow tends to be something different for different people. For most people, it is slow down, the light's getting ready to turn red. But for some of my friends and acquaintances and such, it just means hurry up, we gotta go. But I want to talk today about those warning signals that tend to hit us from a physical or emotional perspective. And I'll just tell you a quick story of one that I've been dealing with for a couple of days physically. I'd gone out for a long walk on Saturday, which is nothing new. But when I was winding down Saturday night, all of a sudden my shins and the tops of my feet started cramping. And I'm going, okay, I'm used to my calves cramping from time to time, but not my shins. And I could not find a position to get them to stop. So I remembered some stuff that my mom had recommended. I hobbled down the stairs and found it, put it on, and sure enough, within about 5 minutes, it had calmed completely down. So I go back upstairs, go ahead and go to bed. Well, 3 hours later, I am wide awake with the cramps back in just full onset. So I hobbled downstairs again, and this time I had the wisdom to take the stuff back upstairs with me because I'm thinking, okay, if it happened after 3 hours, chances are it's going to happen again before I get up in the morning. And sure enough, about 4 hours later, it did. So when I got up the next morning, I am paying attention, just wondering, okay, what was that about? Nothing. So mid-morning, I have occasion that I need to reach under a desk for something, so I go into something that's somewhere between a squat and kneeling, and all of a sudden I have just super sharp pain hit me in the side of my knee and my hip. And I'm like, ouch, I don't do pain. I do soreness because I work out on a regular basis and I'm used to that, but not pain. So I got up, and again, I'm just kind of paying attention for the rest of the day. Nothing. I start winding down last night. Again, kneel down to plug something into the wall, and the same pain hits me. I'm like, okay, something's up here. So I texted my chiropractor, who's also a friend, and said, I need you to work me in this week. Something's going on. Something's out of whack. So she texted me back, told me that she could get me in on Tuesday morning. Well, today's Monday, and today's supposed to be leg day for working out. So this morning I had to consider, okay, do I miss my workout and pay attention to my body trying to send me a warning about something, or do I just push on through it? And there was a time in my life when I would have done precisely the latter. I would not have paid attention to that other voice because I would end up beating myself up about missing a workout. I've learned a little better. So I'll wait and see what happens tomorrow. But those signals that we all get, a lot of times they're not physical. It can be a thought, it can be a feeling, and it could be you responding to something that someone asks you for a favor, or you're offered something, and there's just that little, still, small voice that makes you question, do I really need to do this? And I'm going to challenge you to pay attention, because there have been so many times in my own life and in other people I know that they didn't pay attention to that still small voice that said, be careful. You got to be able to trust that for yourself. and don't let other people pull you into things that aren't meant for you or are not going to be good for you. So my challenge for you today is, are you getting any signals? Any of those yellow lights or warning flags that say, be careful. It is day 30, signing off. I'll see you tomorrow.